So in this activity, we are going to get a feel of how a computer generates an image. We're just making pixel by pixel, for right now, black and white images. So it's a simplified, very watered down simplified version of what a computer would do. But I'm going to demonstrate given a grid, and if you can imagine, each one of these boxes would be an actual pixel that could either be on or off. So it's a 0 or 1, or it's black or white. So a little bit cryptic are these numbers over here to the side. So the way this activity works is you are to assume that this first number is telling you how many of these boxes are white. And then the next number is how many should be colored in. I'm going to use black, but you can use any color you want it doesn't matter. However, if the first number is a 0, in this case, then the next number tells you how many are colored in, and then the next number would be how many are white and how many are colored in. That's a little bit confusing. So again, always assume that the first number tells you how many are white. So in this row, there's 1 white, and then 3 are turned off, 3 are colored in. So this first cell is going to be left alone, and these 3 cells will be colored in. So I'm going to select them and then go up and fill them in. Again, I'm going to be using black. You could use any color you want, as long as you're consistent with the color. This next row, it tells me that there are 4 that are left alone and 1 colored in. So these first 4 are left alone and just 1 cell is colored in. The next row is the opposite. So I have 1 that is left alone and 4 that are colored in. So I need to color in these 4. This row gets a little weird. So it's saying that the first cell, because it's colored in, and it says that just 1 is colored in. So just this 1 cell is colored in. But then the next 3, because this says 1 colored in, the next 3 are left alone, and then I color in this one. This row is the exact same way. So I'm just going to replicate or duplicate that idea. And then the last row, I have 1 that is left alone and 4 that are colored in. So what this should look like from a distance is the letter A. And give you an idea what we're aiming for that right there. We're trying to create something that looks like that. So what I'd like you to do is, in this activity, is you are to do something similar where I'm going to give you a numbering system and you will figure out what this guy is. This should look like a teacup, and then we'll do another one after that.